Well, hey, Motor Warriors. We rode here through the rain with a group of people, and we're at the Saltville Museum, or the Museum of the Middle Appalachians. So we're gonna see what we can see inside there. And here comes Mr. G and some other people.
Howdy.
And you can say hi to him. He's a farmer. He's a farmer right there.
I'm telling you, good day for ducks, brother.
It is a good day for ducks.
It sure is.
You got to duck all that mud flying up off the bike in front of you.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
There's the old gypsy.
I gotta get a little. There, yeah.
Yeah. And there's some people parked way down there. There's limited parking up here. What sure is pretty here though, isn't it? Oh, there's a mastodon up there. And another one right there. This is the museum here. Let's go over there and take a better look at that. Now look at that. That's something, huh? Some people got a lot of talent. I ain't one of them. I'll take a picture of someone else's work.
It's a mastodon. My grandsons love dinosaurs.
These are probably things they found out here. So we can zoom in and see some of this stuff. Oh yeah, they even found old bullets. Some of this might have been from the war between the states. This museum had a lot of real interesting stuff about the Saltville area, and I would have loved to spend hours just reading all the history about the place, but I wasn't sure how long people were going to want to stay. But if you ever get a chance to visit, y'all should check it out. That's pretty. I hope that shows up. And like most things they show you about stuff that's supposed to be dinosaurs and whatever, it's plastic, I'm sure. A lot of the stuff they'll find one little piece of bone and they'll build something out of it and then say this is what it looked like. It'd be like finding your tooth in a couple 100,000 years, and then they put it in something and next thing you know you look like some kind of weird creature from space. Some fossilized rock. We used to have some fossilized rock like this where leaves and things like that would fall, or little trilobites, or things like that. It's kind of cool to find that in the rock. I wonder if that's actually a real scapula, or if it's yeah. And see, they're saying that that thing was a bite mark from a giant, carnivore, but for however long that was in the ground, you never know. It could have just eroded away. It could have been mice, rats. A lot of the stuff they talk about evolution is sheer speculation anyway.
Do you have a saber-tooth tiger?
I'm pretty sure that we have some remains somewhere. There's a skull right there. It's a replica.
Oh, that's a skull.
Yeah, it's not original, but we do have some bits and pieces of saber-tooths here and there.
How would that thing eat?
One bite at a time, just like you, man.
I think he could do 2 bites.
There's the man himself right there.
Hello.
See?
Howdy.
He even came into the museum.
Do what's that?
I said, there's the man himself. He even came to the museum. Yeah. I wonder how much that's actually plastic.
Well, I had to dig that up, when I was a kid.
I thought you were here when it was still running. I had.
No, that's real right there, brother. It's supposed to be.
Could be. What a lot of people don't realize is that what a lot of these things they call dinosaurs and stuff, what they are, like alligators and everything, they see these massive things and say, oh, these were alligators. A lot of animals, I took comparative anatomy, a lot of animals, like in between your growth bones, you have these things called an epiphyseal plate. certain animals like people, we hit a certain age and it stops, and then we could quit growing. Some things like rats and alligators, there's a whole bunch of things like that they don't seal the plate, so they can keep growing and growing and growing. So if they didn't die when they're 3 years old, if they live to be 100 years old, regular beaver or otter would be that size because it wouldn't seal the plate. So it doesn't mean it's millions of years old, it just means that it lived longer and the plate didn't seal. That's pretty cool.
I used to fish a lot down in Buzzville. And I know there are spots there. They can definitely just come out.
Oh, there you go.
It's the Death Star.
Looks like a steel bowling ball, yeah. Oh, this is pretty cool. I'll check out these little mini pipes. And that's all you need to have a house. Stay out of the sun, stay out of the rain. Pelts back there, if you can see those. See if I can zoom in on that a little better.
I pulled out there and waited over. But it's just hard to get it all. Yeah, it's all right. That made me a quarter. I'm quarter Indian.
Yeah.
I think all of us got to dabble somewhere.
Yeah. I tell you, we do. He was here first. Well,
Yeah, I know.
Well, that's like my family. They all claim somewhere along the gene pool it happened. We have not found any proof of it.
Yeah.
Well, we know for a fact, and we had kind of paranoid to give my old DNA up to anybody and everybody. So
Right. Yeah.
being,
We know from family history that my dad's side, everybody was Norwegian. My grandpa used to say, "Jag är en efterkommare av vikingkrigare," which is like, I'm a descendant of Viking warriors. My dad used to say that when we were kids. And that's why that's on my channel thing. And but my mom's side, we have people that were here on the second Mayflower. There was a guy that was in our history that he was an officer for the Redcoats. He was actually one of the British guys.
Yeah.
He saw what was going on in America. He said, "Screw it." He sided with the Americans and fought his own people because he thought it was wrong what King George was doing.
yeah.
And so,
We've got somebody in my family.
oh, this is cool.
Yeah, it was interesting.
Yeah, these kind of tear you up real bad.
Or the musket balls. Oh,
Yeah, they open up and stuff
Yeah.
goes flying.
Yeah. Yeah, those damn things will get you pretty
Yeah.
big old back.
When they shoot it and the fuse light on.
Well, I hope you all enjoyed that quick little tour through the museum. We may be going back there again for Mini-VAMM if you're interested in going. We're going to be meeting up August 26th through the 29th in Tazewell, Virginia. And it's kind of a makeup for the people who either didn't come because of the rain in June or didn't want to ride in the rain in June. So we're going to do this again for, a few days. And so far, it looks like Bob Nelson's coming, Rusty the Biker, and his father-in-law, Pops.
Purple on 3, PSP Tommy G, Harley Moonrider. Of course, I'll be there. So will Mr. G 1965, Jersey Nick Moto, Maurice Nouveau, Mr. McStash, Tennessee Wingman or Ten Wingman on his YouTube channel, V-Rod Lester 1976, UCM Pigs, Bagger on a Budget, Easy Rider Greg, and possibly Rolling Stone and Harley Day Rider. So if you know any of those folks and you're interested in meeting them in person or riding, come on out to Tazewell, Virginia, August 26th through the 29th. We'll have music and all kinds of stuff. We have some rides we're going to do and all that kind of thing. But until then, Motor Warriors, live your life with the heart of a Viking warrior. Bye for now.